Hi there and welcome to another episode of ShadowC's World. This is Minecraft 1.15.2 as it is right now. My name is ShadowC and today I want to work on fixing a few of these farms that I have right here. So let's recount what we did in the last episode. We worked a little bit on that thing over there, which is the villager crop building, which we need to finish probably in this episode. We lost our sword, so we had to trade with some villagers to get, a mending book and enchantments, all of that stuff. And then we went right to get our last wither skull so we could build this beautiful, beautiful beacon. So we have haste 2 right now. And this, of course, is going to be a movable beacon because, I'm gonna have just one for a little bit. But that's going to allow me to dig a little bit more underground, which I think is going to be the place for our villager trading hall after this thing is completed. But before all that, we need to fix our iron farm, which is currently not, I think it's producing like 1 iron per month or something like that. So it's still like from time to time an iron golem is going to spawn right there. It just really is not complying with the new mechanics. That's an old Dockham 77 design for 1.12. You can check out his channel actually because he has some really great designs. I have some good designs as well, and I'm going to be like using one of mine right there. Really simple and not the most effective, but one that you can do relatively fast and it really works for you. This thing, this zero-tick farm for bamboo, is no longer going to work in 1.16. So we're going to be taking this apart and building a proper farm for this thing. And then another one of the farms, or if you can call it a farm, that is not going to be working once we upgrade to 1.16 is the FK fish farm. Though I believe we can still go for the tags and little loots like that. This is no longer going to work for enchantments and any of the armor or any of the, I think, the looting 3 fish rods, stuff like that. So we may very well, decommission this and remove this altogether. And also this concrete maker, well, I'm going to be like removing this from here. I'm going to go with the TNT duper TNT maker, which is more automatic. Also because there are some gaps in between the floor and the things right here. And we are losing a lot of items when I try to convert concrete from here. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get going with fixing that iron farm right there. I'm gonna be reclaiming all of the concrete from there and start building some little chambers right there where my villages are. And hopefully we'll be able to spawn those iron golems again. And another thing that we've been doing in the previous episodes, it's taming cats. So I actually wanna know, now that I have 2 of these, this look kind of like my cat. My cat is gray, but has the same pattern over there. I wonder if I can actually load some sort of texture pack here to make them look more like mine. So let's unsit them because I want to know if I can breed them. I think. Do you breed them? Oh, he's on the bed. So cute. How do you breed this? Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a little. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Is this guy tame? It is. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so we're going to be breeding these cats because one of the things after the mob farm, I am going to be working on a creeper farm. And cats are a really good mechanic for you to like employ on this. And I hope I have a lot of raw cod of because of the AFK fish farm, which might be reason enough to keep it so that we can produce massive amounts of cod. Alright, so I've removed all of the concrete from the upper structure right here. I left the lower platform because I thought that it would come in handy for me to like maneuver around all of the chambers and then for like doing the central contraption with the zombie that has to pop up and down to scare the villagers. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get all of the beds. Here are my villagers right here. So I think I have 3 per chamber, so that's going to be good. So I need to build the workstation for them in here, make these chambers smaller, and then just pull all of the beds inside. So that's the work that I'm going to do next. And for that, I think I need to go on the hunt for some ships, which I have honestly no idea where to find ships. in this world. But yeah, let's do some exploration and see where I can get some of them. Sometimes I am amazed at myself. This is unbelievable. So I was doing some work here on a stream, like organizing some of the stuff that I have here on my hands. I've been making beds and the workstation, and I click on the redstone thing. I look at that. What is my sword doing that? I've been looking for that for hours. In fact, most of my last episode is about me making another sword, but this one is a bit better, I think. And I found my old one. This is so amazing. What else? What do I have here that I don't? Oh, the unbreaking stuff. Oh my god. And now I have 2 really good swords, which is mind-boggling. That's amazing. So I have my 12 beds now and the 12 stonecutter, which is the workstation that I'm going to be choosing to adapt all of the chambers right here. This one has 3 villagers, so I'm not going to have to bring another one here. And basically what I have to do is transform this into a 2x3, but yeah, it's a 2x3 place here, and where I can just put the beds and the workstations on top of them, and they're just gonna be confined into that little spot over there. So if we can, let's see, it's my silk touch pick. Let's make a hole right here. If we can sneak in, and first of all, we remove the water from here so that they can freely roam, and then maybe I should have left some of that, but yeah, that's basically going. There you go. It's basically our 2x3 chamber right there. So once I do that, let's remove the glass right here real quick. We don't need this for now. I will try to put the beds in here. So what I need basically is this guy's not being able to escape. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do this, because I'm not looking at my tutorial where I'm explaining this very well, but I think I can just place the beds right here. Just need to be careful not to give these guys an escape route. But I think 1.5 blocks is not enough for them to go. Yeah, so basically I need to move these guys until I can just place the beds right here. And then quickly leave this place. There you go. Let's play safe for now, so that they're there. Right, if they climb to their workstations, they're going to be able to escape. So what I need to do now, I have no clue actually. So they're looking at me, which is not bad. But let me try a workstation real quick and just, enclose that. Yeah, I guess I just need to be fast here. There you go. Now they're in, and I can remove the excess blocks of the chambers and basically do the same thing for all 4 of them, making sure that they're going to be aligned so that I can then put a zombie in the middle and have it bob up and down, where golems are going to spawn up there. Alright, so after 2 hours roughly of work, I have all of my chambers adapted. As you can see, this one, the 3 villagers have turned into blacksmiths. I think that's what they are with this stone cutter right there. And they correctly go to sleep. So I have placed the beds there, the workstations, and that's what the chambers look like. Now, up here, I need to build the spawning platforms for the iron golems. And here we have another working platform. Over here, the 3 of them have accepted the jobs. However, these 2, the ones that I'm standing on, and this one, which only has 2 villagers, had some glitches because the villagers are back from since 1.13, I think, and they haven't switched jobs. This one's a nitwick, and it's not going to accept the new job when I place the block right here. So at some points, I'm going to have to replace him with a new one from all the way over there. So I started working in this chamber right here to try to make it look like the ones in my tutorial with a slight modification. I'm going to do one little change, but as you can see, I started working on the walls around it, and I have the water stream right there. That means that when I remove this platform right here, the iron golems are going to spawn in that platform. It's a 6x3 platform where they can spawn. So I have a bunch of jungle fence gates, and what I basically do is just put them all here. So I can do it like that, yeah. So shift click, let's see if I can shift click here. There you go. So basically what I'm gonna do is cover the entire area with fence gates, like so. And the iron golems are going to be able to spawn anyways, even with the fence gates and the water right here. And on top of that, I'm just gonna fill the entire surface over there with lava. And that's gonna kill them right on site. And the water is gonna take care of the items and just, you know, delivering into some sort of funnel where they will be just delivered into my little storage system right below there. And I fell. Anyways, so I have some works to do, but this is already taking good shape. Do we actually have a trident? I just killed one of these guys with a sword, and I think he dropped a trident. So this is the one that he fired at me. So let me clean this up first. Let me build a little bit. So these are the two of the ones that he missed. But I think I got one. Just dropped one as I was dying, and nope. Very anticlimactic. This would be for a really good clip. Come on, I saw the trident coming off of the mob as it was dying. Oh, there it is. There, right there, it's floating. There you go. Wait a second. Yes, yes. I need to put mending on this thing, and wow, I'm so happy. So I finished the water stream for 2 of the modules. These 2 are non-functional for now, so I'm not gonna bother with that just yet. But as you can see there, I have created some clever water funneling, things right there, devices, and I slapped them out so that no golem can spawn in there. I'm still not entirely 100% sure that they will not spawn in there, but hopefully that platform with the lava on top will be like pretty much 98% of the places where they can go. And then of course we have a falling chamber right here and another waterways. Let's see if we can see it coming right here. I didn't use ice. This is not going to be a really fast farm where, you know, items need to go really fast. So I just did like 8 blocks right here, 1 down, and then coming in the funnel that we had before. So this flower shaped sort of thing that we had for catching the golems before, now they're going to just drop the iron and the poppies down and into our same system that we had previous. So the only thing we need left is the redstone structure and somehow try and get some zombies up there, which is not going to be easy. So I've been here for a good 3-4 hours trying to catch that zombie. You have no idea how hard that was. That's why I'm gonna probably record a time lapse of the process of catching the second one. I actually had to cover all of the cages down because they were spawning golems in here and killing my zombies, which was really a nightmare. So what I'm trying to do is using this platform right here to make them spawn, and just waiting for a zombie to spawn, killing the rest of the mobs and luring them into here. So I go up to here, then I jump, careful not to fall, and then the zombie will just drop down into his hole. I drop down myself and then I cover it up with the thing. And now, yeah, that's my zombie so far, the only one that I have, and his name is Carlos, as you can see there. He likes to eat asado on Sundays. He's a really cool guy. And he's helping me with the golems, of course. And while I was working on that and waiting for the night to come, I kind of worked on finishing up this thing. So I put some quartz stairs in the room. And then I sort of tried to like freestyle some sort of pattern with this nice, green dyed concrete for the ceiling. I am not a fan of this room, but at least I can call this finished and I can move on to some other stuff like farms and maybe killing the dragon. I don't know. Alright, that was easier than the last time. We had a zombie villager spawn right here. I just tagged him Carlos, so he's another Carlos, and put the slab right there on top of him so he doesn't burn with the sun. Although he has a hat, so presumably he will be immune to the sun. I hope he works just as the next zombie right there. So now all I have to do is remove this platform and uncover these guys. As you could probably watch in the time lapse, some golems spawned before and killed 2 of the zombies that had spawned in this platform before. So I have to like make sure that I super cover all of the zombies. I had no idea which group of villagers were actually, you know, spawning the golems, because they actually shouldn't have been doing that. But yeah, all that nightmare is part of the past now. We should have our iron farm working. So exciting. So I spent about an hour and a half with this farm, and as you can see, I had to change a lot of stuff regarding the waterways and the item collection system. Turns out the golems were only spawning up there where before I had the 2 waterways with the blocks. And it seems like fence gates is what's stopping golems from spawning now in the 1.15 version. That didn't happen before. But that means that I had to remove the lava from up there, have them drop through this chamber right here, and then I have the killing mechanism in here. There you see one falling down, because now I have one of the modules that is working. That one isn't producing any golems at all, as you can see. And so they get killed here, and then the items get collected in this sort of complicated system, because I was running out of space here for doing a clean, you know, waterways setup. Luckily, I was able to find this complicated path underneath, which makes the items flow correctly. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead with the second chamber right here. It's the only other one that should work, and I'll be right back once this is finished. And now I have finished my second iron golem whatever funnel process right there, and I've come to the realization that there's something really odd happening now in the 1.15 version, you know, as well as golems not being able to spawn on the fence gates. And by the way, I'm gonna release a tutorial on this, because we need to create a new iron farm. So as you can see right now with the spectator account, I have a server set up here so that I could log in with 2 accounts at the same time. We are generating golems here, but as soon as I log on with my survival account over there, if I FK all over to that place where we, you know, initially we had the FK area right here with the chests, iron golems are not going to spawn anymore. And I realized that you need to go like pretty close to the villagers for this thing to work, which prompts to a complete redesign of our farm funneling process. Hopefully things are going to be easier, because this was kind of like a quirky way of funneling the items. I really didn't like this at all. So we're going to be able to work on a tower here. I'm going to try to time lapse it if I can. And in the end, I'm going to set up some sort of, you know, FK point like right over here on top of the tower, together with the chest, so that I can work, you know, this farm again, because this is not working. So yeah, let's get on with the work, and I'll be right back. What you just saw was the first part was a hand-recorded time-lapse in spectator mode. So during a stream, I copied my save to a local server, and then I logged in there with a spectator account so that you could see better, what I was doing. That didn't work out very well, but still I wanted to keep the footage and show you a little bit of what had been done in the first stage. And then thankfully, replay mode for 1.15.2 reached public beta status. So I was able to use it on the second part of this time lapse, also during a stream. So I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays around 6 p.m., 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. In case you didn't know, you can follow me on Twitter right there. If you want to know exactly a little bit more precise about my schedule, I used to tweet, before I go live. I've also removed Nembon's concrete maker because it was dropping items beneath the floor right here. There are holes. And the AFK fish farm. So the AFK fish farm is no more. I kept a lot of the items right here. I changed the ceiling a little bit. But as you can see, I removed some of the redstone and I claim a lot of the hoppers that were being invested here. No more items are going to be pouring here, but we have a little bit of a stash in case we need them in the future. And it took me a good 20 hours to complete this project. As you can see here, if we get into this tiny little door in the water, I've rerouted this and now the iron is being led into this underwater room. We didn't have time for much else than what we did here, but check it out. We have some iron and the iron keep coming and coming. I'm really happy about this. We only have 2 chambers, occasionally 3 because some of the villagers get scared occasionally by one of the zombies that is not facing them. So occasionally we have a little bit more of the throughput through there, although I have a little bit of plans to make this work even better, but that's gonna have to be in another episode. Unfortunately, we didn't have time for much more than dealing with villagers and zombies and really, really difficult stuff that took us hours and hours and hours of work. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel for some more Minecraft. I usually stream, as I said, my single player World or Protect, where we undertake on really awesome technical stuff over there. So don't forget to check those videos as well. And yes, a tutorial about this new simple design for iron farms is going to be released very soon. Anyways, hope you like this. See you later. Goodbye.